Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Apologize for the face. This is how I look when I roll out of bed in the morning and I don't wear makeup and I don't know how to do my hair. So the pig's tails are going to stick around. If you've seen my January wrap up, you will have seen them there too. My hair is considerably shorter than it used to be, but it's still in braids. And I do care how I look on the internet, but obviously not enough to change it. So I'm here for my haul. I have my book box books and I have some book outlet books. I have a bag full of library books. And then I have some like random bits and pieces that I was given and or bought myself. So I'm going to start with the book box books and note that I unbox them on TikTok. So if you'd like to see more content on TikTok is an option for you. I also have a shortened version of my haul, my wrap up on there. Okay, so we will just kind of run through these really quick. I don't know what they're about, so keep that in mind. We have The Longest Autumn. I just unboxed this a little while ago. I am not entirely sure what any of these books are about. Please don't mind my heater. It's still a bit chilly outside, and so I have not turned it off yet. And you can hear it when it kicks on. It's quite lovely. So this was my adult Owl Crate book, and I think it's actually signed by the author. Oh, it is not. It says this signed first edition was printed exclusively. Maybe it is. I can't tell. I can't tell. I don't know if that's signed or not. I know that a lot of my other books are not signed, especially the ones from Fairy Loot. But this one, I don't know. But this one, the back just says, magic infuses our world, and it is the blood of the gods that carry it. I don't know what it's about. It does look interesting though, so I will be excited to see it. This is just one of the items in the book box, and I was really excited to see it. So if you guys watch any of my planning stuff, this is a sticker book, like a reusable sticker book that I can put my stickers in, which will make it so much easier to do plan with me's. And so even though I haven't done one in like 2 months, I'm hoping that I can actually start doing them now. My special edition book that I bought is called Sick Fucks. It's by Tilly Cole. I don't really know what it's about. The back says one at a time, each one more deadly than the last. TikTok. So I am very curious. I was told that her books are really good, so we will see. I cannot show you, oh God, I swear they cannot send me these books without them being damaged. It's ridiculous. I cannot show you the YA book because it is St. Martin's Press by Wednesday Books, so I'm not going to show you that one. The adult book, on the other hand, is City of Stardust. I have seen the original cover, which is on the inside. This is the original cover of the book, so that's good to note. And then here is the actual book, which is lovely. End pages are okay, nothing super fancy, but still pretty. And I'm fairly certain this one is also digitally signed. Yes, digitally signed, not really signed. But I think this one was really pretty and I'm looking forward to reading it. I don't know anything about it, but Nikki, one of my book besties, she bought a copy of it already and said that she's really looking forward to reading it. So fingers crossed. And then my Illumicrate book is called Voyage of the Damned. And I have never heard of this book before. On the back it says, we can get murdered tomorrow, tonight we party. But it is a very pretty cover. There's nothing on the back, just the front, but it's still very pretty. And the inside looks like this. This one, however, is actually signed. by the author. So that is a perk to getting the Illumicrate books. So that's everything I got in my book boxes. I did not get a book of the month. I'm actually thinking about canceling them. This month, the only book that I wanted to get is coming in a book box that I already get. So it seems like lately the books that I've been really wanting out of book of the month are coming different ways. So I don't know if I should cancel it, if I should just put it on hold, if I could just continue to skip. We will see. All right, so the next box I want to get into is this one. This one just came the other day, so I have not actually opened it yet. So I got scissors, and we shall actually open this box. Normally I have to double check it when it first come in to make sure that the books are all okay, but it did just come in like 2 days ago. Everything just got here over the weekend, and so I had lots to open. So let's see if I can break into it. All right, ready? All right, the first thing I got is the Twisted Ones. This is by T. Kingfisher. I have been very interested in trying out T. Kingfisher, so seeing one of their books on Book Outlet was great. So now I have 2 of them, I think, maybe 3. I think 3. All right, this one is a little dinged up. That's actually kind of dinged up. We have, oh, I can't show you this one. This is a St. Martin's book. Can't show it to you. I do know that it was a pretty good book because Nikki read it, and so I will happily show it to you guys later. The next book I got is Too Hot to Handle. This one is one of the Tessa Bailey books. It's the first one in the series. I think I only got 1. No, I didn't. I got 2. I also have Too Wild to Tame, and so these are part of the same series. And I'm hoping that they're good because I have 2 of them now. All right, so this one I got, I think I showed you guys last month. I got book 2. Got 2, this is the Witch's Blade, and then 3, which is the Rogue Crown. They're both part of the same series. It's the 5 Crowns of Orc or something like that. Orc, I don't know. But I am looking forward to this series. It's one that I've been wanting to read. It's the High Mountain Court. She wrote High Mountain Court also, and I think that was the first one. But I've heard really good things about this series. This one was only $3, so I went ahead and got 2 and 3. I got 1 at Half Price Books last month, so that one was in my last haul. All right, I got another Karen Mooning book. I'm slowly collecting this series, the Fever series. I'm hoping it's really good because I am slowly collecting it. I haven't started it yet, but I only have like 3 of the books, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. Okay, and then I also got Back in a Spell, which is another Lana Harper book. I am hoping again that these are good because why do I have more of them? I don't know. Same goes for this one. This is a Very Merry Bromance. This is the holiday bromance book club book. I've been wanting some holiday books, and even though the holidays are over, I still wanted them. So I went ahead and bought a holiday book, even though holidays are over. And then the last one I have is also a St. Martin's book, so I can't show you that one either. All right, now we're going to dive into the stack next to me. The stack next to me is books that I bought and books that were gifted to me. I'm gonna try to split them up so that I do the ones that I bought first and then the ones I was gifted. All right, so the first one on my list is The Mask of Mirrors. This one is a fantasy book that I've been looking for quite a while. They finally had it in stock, so I went ahead and I bought it. I don't remember what it's about, but it was one of those books that I had looked into a few times and I had really wanted it. And then Nikki found one. I found one for Nikki actually a couple of weeks ago, and they didn't have 2 copies though. They only had the one. And so I had to wait, and then they finally had another one. It's not in perfect condition, but I didn't really care because I was excited to be able to get it. The next book I got is Priest. If you know me, you know that I love romances, and I have been dipping my toe into the more taboo, darker, smuttier side of romance versus the cute fluffy side. And Priest is one that I have seen a bunch about and I really wanted to try, so here we go. The next book that I got, it was a Barnes & Noble exclusive. I've kind of decided that I'm only gonna buy books from Barnes & Noble that are either Barnes & Noble exclusive, books I'm having a hard time finding anywhere else, or like this, where I have to buy it from Amazon, and I'd rather buy it from Barnes & Noble. So this one is The Invocation. I don't know anything about it, but it's supposed to be really good. It says 3 girls, 1 supernatural killer on the loose. And I am totally for that. I've heard really good things about the author who wrote House of Hollows, so I got it. It does not have a dust jacket, and it's got very shiny, like pinky colored sprayed edges. So fingers crossed this one's good. Oh, gotta get the good itching. And then I also got Percy Jackson. This one is the new collector's edition, and it has pictures. I have not opened it yet to spring it loose to look at it, but Nikki has, and she said that the pictures are great. And I adore this series. Hi, Pooper. Hello, baby. Okay. I adore this series, and I'm really looking forward to having another copy of it. My daughter is trying to steal it from me, so if I lose custody of it, that's where it went. Okay, and then the last couple of books that I bought for myself, I got at a book signing. So me and Nikki went to go see Rachel Linden at one of our little tiny bookstores here in Paulsbo, and it was really fun to get to talk to her about her newest book, which is this one. And she also mentioned these 2, and mentioned that there is a character in here that inspired a character in here, and they're not like the same character, but they were inspired by each other. So I wanted to get this one too. But these ones are all food related and travel related, and food and travel are like my favorite things in the entire world, especially when it comes to reading. I love reading about food and I love traveling. So these were all like buzzwords for me, so I got really excited and I bought 3 of them. But I bought them at this cute tiny little bookstore, so I was happy about that. And then the last couple books I have are books that Nikki gave me because of course she is still going through and emptying out her shelves. I am too, but I'm not doing it fast enough. As we can see, I am full and I need to do something about this. So, but of course she's adding to them. So she gave me this copy of Chain of Gold. I think I actually have Chain of Gold, but this copy was really pretty and I kind of wanted it anyways. Will I read it? That is yet to be seen. I still have one more book in the series that I'm reading, the last book, the Queen of something or other, that I have to read still. That's in her books. I haven't started this series, but once I finish that book, I'll be ready for this series. I'm actually only a couple books behind on Cassandra Clare. I just have not read her in a long time and I don't know if I want to. All right, I also got book 2 and 3 of the Plated Prisoner series. I have book 1 on my shelf somewhere, right there actually. And she was getting rid of her hardcovers because she only wants the paperbacks. So she gave me book 2 and 3, which was great because then I don't have to buy it. And then the last ones I have are A Dark Enemy by Effie Campbell, which I don't know what it's about. Again, it's very pretty. That is cool. That'll be fun to read. Again, it's a darker romance, and this one has a digital signature on the front of it, which is kind of cool. And then we have Double Edged. I want to say that one of these books, I don't remember. I know one of these books was mail, and it was questionable whether or not it was a good book. I'm thinking it might be this one, but I could be totally wrong. And if I am wrong, then I already shelved it. But she handed me a couple of books, and I said, sure, it's only a couple. It's not like I don't have half of a freaking bookshelf that's all stuff from her. And that's all she gave me, which is good because I have to stop taking books from people. Will I? I don't know. The last of my books, last of my bags, is books I got from the library book sale. I think I already took out the books I gave Elise. I got Elise a couple of books, and then we also bought a couple of movies, and I can see the movies in here. Got Gremlins and Shawshank. So those ones I will just go put in the other room with the rest of my movies. The first book set that I got is Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire series. I've heard really, really good things about this. I liked the movie a lot. My feet are totally asleep, so if I'm sitting weird, I'm sorry. But this is the entire series in mass market paperbacks. So I bought it because it was $2. The one thing I love about my library book sales is that there's rarely anything over $2. Almost everything is $1 or $2. So I got this one. This one is, I'm not sure what this one's about, but it looked really cute. I want to say it was one of the YA books I picked up. It's Improbable Magic for Cynical Witches. I don't know if it's part of a series or not, but I thought that it looked really cute, and I went ahead and I bought it. I do that a lot for library book sales. I'll just kind of like dive in and I'll grab whatever I know for a fact that I want to read, and then some stuff that I'm not sure if I want to read that just sounds like fun. So this one is Dracula's Guest, and it's a bunch of short stories about Victorian vampires, which, I mean, okay. The next one I have is called Golden Girl. I've heard really, really good things about the author, Ellen Hildebrand. I have never read anything by her, but I do have one other book from her, but I've heard really good things, and so I do want to try another one of her books. I want to try a book from her, period. Let's just put it that way. All right. I also got The Zookeeper's Wife. I know this one is a book that has to do with the war. I think it's World War II. Yes, Holocaust, World War II. I know there's a movie about this. I know it's supposed to be super sad. It is definitely historical fiction, and I want to say it's based in like real life, something that actually happened. So it's just a, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I am curious. All right, and then I got another copy of Aragog. I had a copy when it first came out, but I wasn't a fantasy reader then, and the first like chapter really overwhelmed me because they were talking about so many different types of monsters and tribes, and there was just so much happening at the beginning of the book that I put it down, never touched it again. I actually did unhaul it. This one, it was a pretty copy and it was super cheap. It was only $1, and I'm like, I kind of want to try it again. So I have it in case I do, but if I don't, it was $1, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, this one I've heard really, really good things about, but I can't show it to you because it's a Wednesday book. So we're just gonna put that one down. This one I've had before. I don't know how long you've been with me, but if you've been with me for a long time, my dog just put himself in the corner, weird. It's called The Smell of Other People's Houses. I let a friend borrow it, and then she let her sister borrow it, and I never saw it again. But I never got a chance to read it. So I was really excited when I saw it for $1 at the library book sale, because now I can replace the book that I used to have. All right, this one is called Gear Breakers. This was another one of the ones I found in the YA section. I have never heard of it before, but I thought the cover was cool and I was curious about it. It says, we went past praying to deities and started to build them instead. And I know that it's kind of like a steampunky, techie book. So fingers crossed it's good. All right, let's see. I've got a couple more books in here. The first one I have is My Sister the Serial Killer. This is one of those books that I've been curious about for a long time, but I wasn't really gonna buy because I've heard good and bad things about it. But I figured buying it from the library book sale would be a perfect way to try it out to see if I liked it. And then this one got a bunch of like looks because this is Dee Dee Black. This is a horror writer that lives here locally in Western Washington. And apparently his books are on like backlist and they're having a hard time getting copies of them. And I found one at the library book sale and the people that run the library book sale were shocked that I found it. So lucky. And then the very last book that I have in my pile is Atomic Love. It is an old book of the month book. This one is another one that has to do with war, I think. It says love, desire, betrayal, her choice could save nations. It was based in the 50s. So no, this isn't a war book, but I know it's a historical fiction. I'm just not sure what it's about. Oh, the Manhattan Project. Good to know. Okay, so we have, makes sense, Atomic Bomb. It's an atomic bomb book. After watching Whatchamahoo's recently, that could be very interesting. But it is a book of the month edition. I figured, cool. We'll try it out and see if it's any good. That was my large but not psychotically huge book haul. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully the St. Martin's Press stuff will get dealt with soon so I can show you some of the books that I cannot show you currently. But I hope you did like it. If you have any book in here that you think that I should read first, let me know. If there's one that you think would be fun to see me do a vlog about, let me know that too, because I want to do a vlog, I just don't know what to read. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.